Hello, this is David at My Time to Retire. Welcome to my September net worth update. A little introduction before we start. I am 46, soon to be 47, married. My wife is about the same age, with two young teens, and I want to retire in 2 years. I have been saving and investing my entire adult life. My portfolio, which I want to review with you, is not set up to fund an early retirement. I need to do some major strategy shifts in the next 2 years if I want to withdraw on these investments. We will have quite a few challenges as we try to focus on retiring. One is the vast majority of the funds are locked in retirement accounts, accounts where we still owe taxes. Another challenge will be education expenses. Our kids' education is going to be a significant burden on our portfolio. The first of the college expenses are about 2 years away, soon after I want to retire. And another issue is our current investments are not ideal to generate income. For retirement, I want to invest in dividend growth stocks and plan to spend about 3% of our investment each year. I think I'll be able to create a portfolio that will generate about 4.5% dividends and provide about 4 to 5% growth on top of that each year. But my current goal is to grow our investments to $3.3 million. So, in the meantime, I still need to focus on growth. And a 2 year target to reach that is still ambitious. This spreadsheet is the format I've been using for more than 10 years to track our progress. It's rather archaic. I know there are better options. This approach is very time consuming. I will be looking to adopt a spreadsheet that self populates and reports can be generated quickly and provide more complicated analytics. This method can take me up to 2 hours to log into the 10 plus accounts and transcribe each investment line by line. 10, 15 years ago, I could fit my net worth statement on a post-it note, and it would only take a few minutes to calculate. This spreadsheet here in front of you, well, it has come a long way. And I have a very good problem in the fact that it takes me 2 hours to generate. Um, so let's look at this portfolio. What you see here, I have non-retirement accounts, pre-tax retirement accounts, which pretty much is 401ks. There's a 457B in there as well. Post-tax retirement, which consists of Roth IRAs, and then 529 accounts. So this top little section here, this represent pretty much money markets, cash. Down below, mutual funds, okay, all in various tax advantage or tax-free accounts. Um, Stocks, REITs, ETFs. This section here, I think I counted it for about 77 individual stocks. Um, this yellow thing here is kind of an estimate on the value. This is no longer a publicly traded company. It went private, so the value of this is not publicly publicly known. I'll probably have to get into that whole story in another video. But as you can see, quite a few individual stocks. As we get down here, 457B. Again, I have it highlighted in yellow because the value I only really check quarterly and only have access to it quarterly. I need to set up access so I can use that to calculate my net worth more accurately. 401ks, checking accounts, and then the 529s here at the bottom. So this month, September, I'm checking this on October 2nd. So in September, we finally crossed $2.7 million. Significant milestone and closer to that $3.3 million goal. If you take a look at these investments, I haven't always invested in individual stocks. I think I started investing in individual stocks around 2006. So still a significant amount of time, But as you can see, that's where the majority of the holdings are. Mutual funds, these are investments that I've first started in. Um, the balances, actually, a lot of them have a negative cost basis because I've really taken the money out of these mutual funds and get that to start my uh, stock investing. Should I still be in mutual funds? I'm kind of torn. The growth is certainly not as good as it has been in individual stocks. These are all things that I'm kind of considering as we move forward. It's certainly much more stable here. And as you can see, about 459,000 invested in these mutual funds. 401k, those are also in mutual funds. But really, in the last 10 plus years, the vast majority of the growth has come from individual stocks. I've had some great successes. There are also some very bad decisions that are still present in my portfolio. I could point out a few. You just have to look in this column here and find those low balances. And Lyft is one. $564. I'm sure I've lost more than 70% of the value of that investment. I probably even doubled down at one point on the way down in Lyft. Another one, Matterport. It's now valued at 800. I'm sure I again lost 60, 80% of the value of my investment there. And then Warner Brothers. Well, this one I haven't invested quite so much. This one was kind of a partial share purchase. Was able to get fractional shares in a Schwab account. I maybe lost 50%, but again, not a lot of money. Uh, these now are just rounding errors really in this portfolio. And maybe by next month, these investments will be gone and they're going to be hopefully contributing more to that bottom line. So I mentioned 3.3 million is that goal. 2 years is my timeline. I want to use this YouTube channel to kind of track my goal, how I'm heading towards there, kind of hold me accountable. And I want to go over a little bit of, my successes over the years, how I got to this point. Um, I have been quite obsessed with personal finance for the last 20 plus years. And I've made a lot of mistakes. I've had a lot of successes. I really am encouraged by the community that is on YouTube, the finance community. I have learned a lot, and I think I have some things that I can share, to help others, maybe to motivate people. Um, Personally, I have an associate's degree, 2 year degree, um, and my wife, she has a bachelor's degree, and we've been able to build this $2.7 million portfolio over 20, 26 years or so investing. And, of course, it's been very deliberate. There's been lots of sacrifice to get there. There's been some luck too. Um, these are things I'll probably go into more detail about. Feel free, take a look at this portfolio. You can criticize it all you want. Trust me, I'm very self-critical, and there are a lot of things that I think I need to improve. But I'm kind of in this transition period where I'm getting away from the riskier, more growth stocks, and I'm starting to buy things which, I never thought I would buy. Starbucks, um, more energy stocks, to get those kind of dividend payments, real estate, things that I have stayed away from in the past, where I had concentrated much more on technology stocks and benefited really for that decade-long growth and the growth that still is occurring in that sector. Will it continue? I don't know. In fact, I have no idea where the stock market is heading, where this portfolio is heading. I just know where I want to go, and I am going to try and get there. I invite you to come, keep tabs on me, tell me what you think, and you'll be seeing some more videos. So please subscribe and come along to this journey and see if I'm able to achieve my goal in the next 2 years. Um, so look out for the next video, and I'm very happy to see this $2.7 million growth. This actually is only about a $60,000 increase from last month. You know, when you get to about a $2.7 million portfolio, the daily swings can be 1 or 2%. You know, so you're talking $50,000 daily swings, easily possible. And monthly swings can be in the hundreds of thousands of dollars, up or down. So I'm happy that we are at an all-time high and getting closer to that final goal. And we shall see. Will I get there in 2 years?